this is like a sticky grid that you can stick the vinyl to. So I have some pre-cut ones over here. And then I just stick it on here like that. And line it up because I can only cut 12 by 12.
Okay.
The Cricut can.
For now.
And then you load it like this. And then you go to the software. And then my projects. And then you go here. And then
And you drew all of these?
Yeah. I did draw this one. And then you kind of just adjust like how many you want to make. And then my blade is really dull right now, so it's having some trouble cutting. But it's a way bigger deal if you have like words on your
Where did you learn this?
I learned all this from YouTube.
Okay.
And just doing it.
And what inspired you?
To do t-shirts?
How did you come to this?
That girl on TikTok I saw, she was really cool. And I liked all of her videos and stuff. And then I was like, I want to do that.
Okay.
And so I did. And then, because I worked at Sabai, and then it started like kind of around Christmas time. And I just thought it would be like a fun like hobby side thing to do because I also wasn't in school at that time. And then it turned into way more than a hobby. And just a
Quickly?
matter of 9 months or so, probably even less than that. Because, well, I started in November, and then February I had a huge blow up from TikTok where I did a lot of orders. It was like 300 orders a day that month.
Wow.
Yeah.
So from nothing, so when you said you were not planning on it to be a business, it was just a hobby, you were not planning on selling even?
No, because I listed that one shirt on Etsy and it sold, and I was like, oh, this might be fun to make like a little bit of extra side cash. But I didn't know that it was going to be like all my attention on this instead of other work.
And the machinery, like everything?
Machine, I got this for my birthday because I asked for that for my birthday, so that was like free, I guess, for me.
For you?
I have my laptop from school, so that was
free.
Yeah.
For you.
And then my dad had a heat press at the shop, so that was free. And then I just bought the vinyl and stuff from Michael's, which was super expensive because craft stores are really expensive. And now since I'm doing such high volume, I just buy this from a bulk, yeah. For the sweatshirt and the design, it would probably be around $3 to make.
Wow.
And so I make a lot more profit with t-shirts because I sell those for $23.
Okay.
So $20 profit.
And the sweatshirts?
Sweatshirts are like $8, so probably $9 to make, and I sell those for $30.
Okay.
So, well, actually.
Were you alone in this hobby when it started? Did you involve your friend? How did you start that? Just by yourself?
Yeah, by myself. And then when I started getting crazy orders, when my mom would come sit in there and watch me do them, and then it got to the point where she had to start doing stuff.
And she was willing to?
Yes, for free. And now this is her second job.
What's that big laugh?
Did you show him the TikTok of Doug?
No.
That's perfect.
What's the TikTok of Doug? Okay, we'll go to that first.
Aww. Scare the dog. And then you take this tool. And there's a lot of designs that are like way harder to do. So I don't like doing like the flower one.
Yeah, because you don't look like you're so scared of hurting it right now.
I know. Yeah, this one's pretty simplified because there's not a lot that you have to. And then I have this really cool tool that you can go like that. This is the part that takes the most time, is the printing and the reading. Okay. Test ones are my most popular designs, but this
you have
is
a bunch of crumbs on it. I don't know if it matters, but... Oh yeah, especially on letters, it probably would save you a lot of time.
Exactly. So I bought, there's I think 12 sheets of these. And then for the pressing, I just press it for like just a few seconds to
So
get,
it's warm?
yeah, so the wrinkles are gone. I put this ruler on, it has numbers so you know exactly.
Wonder who made that.
I know. So you know exactly where to go. And then for my designs, I usually do them like anywhere from 5 to 6 inches down, because then it puts it right across your chest there. So then I'll do like 5.5 here, and then measure the chicken. So that would be about like 5.5. And then I grab this thing, which just protects the plastic so it doesn't melt into the shirt. And press it down, and then it has an automatic timer. And then it beeps at you. And you take this off. You can peel that. And then I usually just put this back on and press it for like 3 to 5 more seconds just so it stays on a little bit better. I've never had anyone say it's peeled off, but you're supposed to like wash it inside out and stuff.
Okay.
Just to preserve it, but no one's ever said anything. I have these little cards here. I had other ones, but I ran out, so I have to use these ones. And then I just use this tagging gun. It's so hard for banding. And then tag my shirts like that. And then
folding. Beautiful.
And then I'll go back over here, create shipping label, and prints out there. Everything that prints.
So what's the difference between the 2 prints?
This one is sticky on the back,
Mm-hmm.
so that you can put this label on your package for the mail people to scan, and then this one goes inside
Okay.
and just tells you what was
What
in
you
the
ordered.
package. Yeah. So then this way it's easy to know how to pack the orders, and then they can save it if they.
So the next person knows what to do.
Yes. And then I have my bags up here. I just got some more. These ones are open. So I get a bag, and then after they're folded, they fit perfectly in here. I usually sometimes like to match like the theme of the shirt with the sticker, but I'm running really low, so I can't do that. And then I put that in there, and the packing slip.
Very nice.
And that. And I'll flip it over. And this is just sticky, so
Attention to detail is beautiful.
thank you. And then I have these thank you stickers. And then I'll just put one right there. And it's ready.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, someplace said they want to send me free bags so I could post it.
So your Cricut people sent you a free product, your bag people send you a free product, so you can collaborate with them and then
And promote them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So how did this whole start, this TikTok thing? Like, what were you doing on TikTok?
I was just on TikTok, like
Not doing anything,
Not
just
doing-
watching
just watching,
TikToks
yeah.
all day long?
Yes.
Really?
TikTok was like the thing. So I was on there and I was like following this girl for a while, and I just saw how successful she was. I was like, that's so cool. And then I started, and yeah, she's still like my inspiration.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
20.
I'm gonna be 21 in September.
That's wonderful,
Yeah.
huh? So how do you feel with all this, Megan? Like, what's happening to you? It felt like a dream? Like, how does
and
it feel?
It's super weird because like I'll like people's pictures on social media. They'll like screenshot it and be like, oh my gosh, Megan liked my picture. Like I'm fangirling, or like
It's like you're famous.
I know.
This is amazing.
It's so weird, yeah, but there's so many people that are like, you're such an inspiration, like the tips that you share is like why you're so successful, and we like really appreciate it. And I don't really get negative comments at all, just on some of my political stuff, because obviously that's controversial.
Okay.
But
Which one?
the AOC drink water, don't be racist.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like that, but
No, I do mean like she's like It's ingenious. It's an English word, right?
Yeah, that would work too. Either one, or like an entrepreneur. Her work ethic is just from her. It's unbelievable.
Do you get any inspiration anywhere?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just brought a lot of like other small businesses into my life. Like I've connected with a lot of like local and just across the globe too. Like I have my shirts in right now 3 different boutiques. So there's one in Idaho, one in Pennsylvania.
They contacted you?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
One in New Hampshire just contacted me a few days ago too. And then, I first blew up on TikTok and I was at work that day and I got off work and my video had like 500,000 views and like so many comments and everything on my Etsy shop sold out. Like not even the shirt I had a video on, just like everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, because at this point I had like no inventory because it was at the very beginning. And so I was freaking out. I like got off work. I had over 100 Etsy notifications. I had people messaging me on Instagram. Then they found my personal Instagram and started messaging me on that. And it was just crazy. And you kept hearing my iPad because it goes cha-ching, cha-ching every time you get an order.
Wow.
And so my iPad was here so she could hear it, but my phone was off because I was at work. And so I was like, oh my gosh, completely panicked. I was like, I don't even know where to start or what to do.
And
so
here comes Greg and Kira.
So I stayed up. I was probably awake for like 3 days, honestly. I
trying to fulfill the orders.
Yeah.
So you said you didn't have any inventory, so you ordered in emergency?
Yeah, I ordered so much. The UPS man came and there was boxes stacked to the ceiling here of shirts because it was like unbelievable. And then once those came in, the day my shirts arrived, my friend Gracie and my friend Kira came over. They helped me all day long. We got pizza and stuff, and they just helped me pump out a bunch of orders. I think we did like 70 that day. Mm-hmm. But it was really hard because every time I would do an order, I would get like 5 more. So I wasn't making any progress I wasn't getting anywhere. But soon we got all caught up finally.
What have you learned in this whole adventure?
How valuable time is too. I've learned just like how to be a little more hands-on creative. I learned a ton about like computer stuff, which I do not like. It's really hard and obnoxious for me. I don't like computer stuff. So yeah, like the making and designing is super fun for me. And then, I just learned also like who supports me, who doesn't.
That's an important one, right?
Mm-hmm. And then you can tell how busy I am because my calendar's still at May. He's the entrepreneur designing one. This is the helper.
Yeah, the helper. Wow, but you have a solid team.
I know, yeah.
You have a solid team. Then sharing all of these details was only your initiative?
Mm-hmm.
And why did you do it?
Well, I started out making TikTok videos and I would share like where I bought my Blink t-shirts from. Mm-hmm. And every time I would post like a video kind of in that realm, it would get so many hits. Like every time I posted it. So I was like, oh, I guess people like to learn and know the process instead of just like seeing t-shirts and being like, oh, like they don't want to just be promoted at. So that's why I'm trying to flip my social media to like 40%ish like tips and tricks and then the other percent like my products, so it doesn't feel like super overwhelming, so that they could also learn but then also like support me and buy my stuff. And then I'm doing a lot of like small business big hearts and then this one that I just launched, it sold out in 10 minutes. Entrepreneur. So like all the people following me are small business owners, so this is like my target audience right now. So I'm doing a collection with this one and then this one and then probably 3 other designs that I have to come up with before August 7th. And then I'm going to have that launched.
It's like next week.
It is next week. I don't know why I did it next week, but it has to happen now.
So every shirt, every series of shirts is a completely different audience that you're targeting.
It is, yeah, but I feel like all of these like are also a part of me, so that's why I like it. Like I love chickens is where my first design came from, and then just like the gardening and stuff like that, and then
Oh, you do have chicken
Yeah.
in the garden, right?
Yeah.
Fluffy ones.
Fluffy ones, yeah. And then my room was like full of plants, so I have all these plantains. I feel like I wouldn't do any shirts that like wouldn't mean anything to me, you know. Like when people reach out and ask, "Oh, can you
do
make?"
this?
Yeah, I'm like, mm-mm. I don't have the time, and also I don't want to.
Oh, that's
'Cause-
wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, Megan, I'm very, very proud of you, and I'm very proud of the big heart part, I must say,
Thank you.
and the way you share.
Thank you.
I hope that this business carries you in all in all of life, that it continues to work that way.
Me too.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
It's great to see you there. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, she's always underfoot.
And someone has a new boo-boo again. I don't know where he gets these. Wow, great.